guys, welcome to our main channel, which is Arts Class. Is an important to know about language, and in this video we are going to watch it about language. And thank you so much for continuing to watch. Welcome to know more about it, the idiots of English class. First of all, we have to learn what is language with capital letter and language without capital letter. Language with capital letter is the capacity of the people has to learn a language, and language are the differences, for example, French and English. Have you ever wondered how you learn your native language? Well, this process is called first language acquisition. It is remarkable for the speed with which takes place long before a child starts school. This process is unconscious and occurs without our instructions, and also is innate. What it means, you get this native language when you are a child. When is a caregiver speech? Is a person who takes care of the baby and transmits the language with the baby at the time to speak. For example, your father, your mother, and your grandma. The first stage is crying. The second one is calling when you say e or o. The third one is babbling when you say ba ba ba. And one word stage when you say mommy or daddy. Then the two word stage when you say mommy milk because you want something. Second, language acquisition. For example, when you are daughter son from Spain people and you travel to USA, your native language is Spanish, but in USA you have to adapt it to acquire the second language, which is English, because in the school all speak English. Difference between language acquisition and second language. Acquisition is processed rapidly, unconscious, and effortless. The second language learning is processed slowly, conscious, and effortfully, and occurs socialization. Fossilization refers to the process in which incorrect language becomes academic and not easily be correct. For example, when your teacher teach something wrong and you start teaching your students the same and so on. That is when you cure fossilization.
Hi everyone! In my case, I will try to explain you in an easier way what is language learning, and it's the ability that has a person to learn through a systematic process another language. A simple example of this process is that a Salvadorian student who speaks Spanish is learning another language, for example, English. What does it mean? That with the help of a university, is learning through different aspects that are important in this case, that we are going to explain. The characteristics or aspects of this process are the following. It's a conscious process because the student already knows his assignment. It's formal because he's following in education. The motivation is really important to develop the four skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. In conclusion, language learning is when an adult is conscious that through a systematic process is learning another language in simple words, capital letter and without capital letter. The first one, language with capital letter, refers to the ability that has a person to speak. The second one, language without capital letter, it refers to the different languages there are in the world. Syntax, as a cognitive science, expresses the difference between human and animals are that people are able to think, to produce, to combine language with them, to express their ideas with others.
Input hypothesis. The natural order hypothesis: remain, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create. The acquisition learning hypothesis: two independent systems of second language performance. First one, the acquired system, subconscious process similar when the children acquire the first language. Second one, learn system, is referred to formal instruction. The Monero hypothesis explains the relationship between acquisition and learning and defines the influence of the level of former. Three kinds of Moneros: over Monero user, under Monero user, and optimal Monero users. The input hypothesis explains how learners acquire a second language, how second language acquisition takes place. Humans acquire language in only one way, by understanding messages or by receiving comprehensible input. The affective filter hypothesis: affective variables plays a facilitated but non-questionable role in second language acquisition. A level of anxiety are very equipped for success in second language acquisition, but affective variables cause mental block. Interlanguage is the type of language produced by second and foreign language learners who are in the process of learning a language. The notion of interlanguage has been central to the development of the field of research on the second language acquisition and continues to exert a strong influence on both the development, theory, and nature of central issues in that field. The interlanguage hypothesis: the notion that the language of a second language learner is, in some sense, autonomous and crucially distinct from both NT was developed. Defining interlanguage. The interlanguage system is clearly not simple. The native language morphological and syntactic system complexified with the target language vocabulary. It is a morphological and syntactic system that would have been evidence that has learned tried to express thus meaning in his other or her native language.